How y'all doing? This video is going to be showing you the power of a network. I know you hear this a lot. Your net worth is your net worth. It is very, 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 very true. And I'm just going to explain to you guys how this has worked in my life. And how this has worked in my life is because you can actually buy your way into networks. A lot of people don't know this, but you can buy your way into networks. And how you would do that is like a mastermind. So I joined a mastermind 8 months ago, right? And I started getting coached by my coaches, and I didn't really understand, like, it was $3,000, but I didn't understand that me paying this $3,000, now I have access to their network, their manufacturers, their bankers, their screen printers, anything that I need, that now becomes your network, and you have their resources as well, along with their connections as well. And a lot of the time we don't really understand the power of this, but this has opened a lot of doors for me, and I've been able to be an asset to them. So now we are reciprocating it. And that is very key when you are in these positions where you're networking. You have to provide value. You have to be able to, help them solve a problem within their business. You don't want to just always take. That is huge. You have to serve, and serve for free. If you can make someone money for free, or get them clients for free and not want anything in return, that's going to be a great way to start building those relationships. Any way that you can provide value to successful people that are more successful than you, that's how you're going to be able to build that relationship with them. And you want to be able to build relationships with everybody, not just people who are above you, people who are across from you, and people who are below you, because you never know who people know. You never know who people know. You never know who you're talking to. You do not know who I know. So don't treat me like shit, because I might be your next opportunity, and that goes for vice versa. And when I understood this concept, my life has completely changed, because there's been so many opportunities and things that have been put into my life just because I knew somebody and just because I knew the right people and got around them. So pay to get in someone's group. I offer coaching, and I don't like working with everybody. I'm gonna be real. I don't like working with everybody. I only want people who are serious, who are ready to learn. If that's you, you know the drill. But besides that, if you really, really want to be successful, you have to be around really, really, really successful people. If you can't call up millionaires, thousandaires, multimillionaires right now, that's a problem. Like, that is a huge problem, because you're aspiring to be a millionaire, right? So that means you need to know millionaires as well. So how do you get to know millionaires? Go to networking events, conferences, webinars. InvestFest is a great one. Like, if you weren't at InvestFest, you're a fucking fool. Just being real with you. Like, some of the richest billionaires in the world were at InvestFest, and you weren't there. Goofy. So, that is really the power of relationships. You really want to be able to build relationships with people that you don't know and people that you need to know. And it really starts off with you. Are you a genuine person? Are you just trying to get something out of the relationship? This all plays a huge factor in when you're networking with other people. You got to be able to scan the room. You got to be able to read people. And you just got to be a genuine, solid person. I'm going to be real. If you a fuck nigga, don't think it's gonna be successful for you, because successful people can tell if you a fuck nigga, bro. Just being real. Everyone I meet says they love my energy, they love my vibe, because I'm not looking to get anything out of it. I'm just looking to build relationship. I'm trying to help you out, really, because I know if I help you out, you're gonna rock with me, and I know if I help you out, eventually you're gonna be able to want to help me out, maybe, if you want to. But I'm not really looking for anything in return. I'm just trying to help you out. Because I always think about it I want someone to do this for me, so I have no problem with doing it for others. Because eventually you're going to be on the other side. So keep that in mind when you're networking. Networking is huge. Business is social. If you don't like talking to people, get fucking over it. Business is a very social thing. Why do you think niggas are on the golf course, tennis courts, playing? Because it's a social thing. You have to be able to be social, talk business, build relationships, because relationships are huge in business. It's not what you know. It's not about what degrees you have. It's who you know. And that's just the truth about it. That is just 100% truth about it. Like, if you do not know the right people, and the right people will know you, so this business is going to be a little hard for you. But your business can be a lot more successful when you know the right people. Let me give you a quick little story time. I had drove 5 hours to my mentor's event, right? No one else in the mentorship program came but me. So they automatically think like, oh, he different. Like, okay. Then they invited me back to their warehouse. They had an after party. This is where I met my guy, James Hill. You know, I knew who he was. He didn't know who I was. I went to his conference. I met him and his dad in the bathroom. Started talking to him, introduced myself, cordial. I had met him again at the warehouse. Now I'm putting myself in position to build that relationship. Started talking to him, asking him, you know, how long he'd been doing his page. He has a media page called Black Millionaires. Go ahead, run some promo with my guy, Black Millionaires, on Instagram. And I started asking him, you know, just about his industry, how long he's been doing it, what made him want to get into it, his story. And, you know, people love talking about themselves. So, you know, that's a pro tip. Ask them about themselves. They don't give a fuck about you. Ask them about themselves. And I'm genuinely interested because I want to know. So I'm talking to him about it, asking him some advice. You know, what would he do if he was in my position? We're building relationships. He ends up telling me, you know, like, you should get your stuff trademarked ASAP. And I'm like, well, do you know anyone who could do that for me? Boom, he refers me to his own trademark lawyer. And I get in contact with her and get my trademark. Boom, that's the power of relationships right there. Never would have happened if I never would have put myself in that position to do something like that. And that's just one small case of, like, when you're in these certain rooms, what can happen. Like, you will never know who you are talking to and how they can help you. Because, you know, he's probably going to be making money off that affiliate too. So now it's a win-win for both of us. I'm getting my trademark and he's making money. And I bought his masterclass, and I do promo with him. So we're just building that relationships. Business is all about relationships. This is a skill that you have to develop. If you do not understand this skill, this shit's gonna be very, very, very hard for you. Understand that every person you meet could be a possible business partner, and it also could be a possible business deal. I'll give you another example. One of my first mentors, I could say, my guy Kelvin, he has a YouTube page. Go ahead, subscribe to him, the Equity Tap Network. I had met him at a networking event. We were literally talking for about 2 hours. I wasn't telling him about me really. I was just asking him about him because I'm genuinely interested in successful people and how they got to where they got to. So I'm always asking, you know, like, for advice, you know, how'd you get to where you got to in this position? And we're talking for 2 hours. I get his number. We meet up for coffee, and we're just chopping it up, building relationships. Like, that's how it builds. And then now we're like good partners. You know, I help him out with certain things. He helps me out with certain things, and we just pour into each other. That's what this shit's all about. How can you help people? Stop trying to fucking take everything all the time. It's better to give than to receive. Your blessings are gonna come. Trust me. You're going to get way more blessings when you help 1 billion people. I promise you. God is not going to go, you're not going to go unnoticed when you help 1 billion people. So that should be your goal. How can I help 1 billion people solve the problem within their business? If you could do that, you're going to have a lot of fucking money. If you can't, not saying you won't be successful, but it's going to be a lot harder for you. So figure that out. How can I help 1 billion people? Once you figure that out, it's going to be a lot easier for you to grow your business. This is a huge skill that you need to develop every single day. Learn how to talk to people. If you're awkward, get fucking over it. I didn't know how to talk to people, but I learned this skill, and the skill pays dividends. Learn how to talk to people. It's very needed. If y'all want to get coached by me, I'm only taking like 2 more people, I'm going to be honest. So if you're serious about growing, learning, building your network, text me at 312-619-6921. Text me, I'm ready. We'll keep in mind, I don't want to work with everyone. I only want to work with people who are serious. This price is going up, so get it while it's good. Text me, I'm ready if you truly want to be successful. I've been able to be successful with my brand, and you know, you never know who I might know and who I can put you in contact with. So it's bigger than just a price tag. Remember that. I'll see you guys later. I hope y'all been liking these videos. I've been trying to stay consistent. The last video we posted took literally 3 days to fucking upload, so I hope y'all watch that, and I appreciate y'all. We're out.